Freya, thank you for the happiness you have brought to our lives. You have shown us all what true love can be. For Alexander has found his soulmate, and a sister has been given to me. So come on, my lovers, raise a glass, and everybody else I ask, please wish this couple a happy life. My lovely brother has found his beautiful wife. Thank you.
Can't help falling in love with you.
Alexander, of all of the people you've met on your journey and all of the places you've been, somehow and some way you've ended up here with me as my best friend. I feel so privileged to be stood here with you today in Lake Como on our wedding day. I promise to laugh with you, cry with you, travel the world with you, and ultimately grow with you through good times and bad. I promise to be patient and to remember that all things between us are surrounded in love. I promise to nurture your dreams and respect our differences. I promise to respect you and cherish you as an individual, a partner, an equal, knowing that we do not complete but complement each other. As a family, we will create a home filled with learning, laughter and compassion, where I promise that together we will build a life far better than either of us could imagine alone. Although today marks the start to the rest of our lives, I know it will not be enough time with you. And I promise that when we are old and grey, we will look back on our lives together and we will have no regrets. I vow to explore with you, encourage you, trust you and respect you. And I will love you to the moon and back when we are together or apart.
Freya, of all the people you've met on your journey and of all the places you've been, somehow in some way you've ended up here with me as my best friend. I feel so privileged to be stood here with you in Lake Como on our wedding day. I promise to laugh with you, cry with you, travel the world with you, and ultimately grow with you through the good times and bad. I promise to be patient and to remember that all things between us are surrounded in love. I promise to nurture your dreams, and to respect our differences. I promise to respect you and cherish you as an individual, a partner and an equal, knowing that we do not complete but complement each other. As a family, we will create a home filled with learning, laughter and compassion, where I promise that together we will build a life far better than either of us could have imagined alone. Although today marks the start to the rest of our lives, I know it will not be enough time with you. And I promise that when we are old and grey, we will look back on our lives together and have no regrets. I vow to explore with you, encourage you, trust you and respect you. I will love you to the moon and back, whether we are together or apart.
Do you, Mr. Pantry Alexander Leslie, wish to take Miss Collins Freya Grace as your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Signora Freya Grace Collins, dichiara di voler prendere in marito il qui presente signor Alexander Leslie Pantry?
I do.
It is my pleasure to present for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Pantry. Congratulations!
Tell me quando we can share a love divine. Please don't make me wait again. When will you say yes to me? Tell me quando
Tell me quando
you mean happiness to me.
you mean happiness to me.
Oh my love, please tell me when the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. stand by me? Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me.
From my point of view, my mum and dad would be looking down on you now, Freya, shedding tears of joy for how well you've turned out. And you've come a long way. Mum and I weren't together for a long time. And Sarah, I need to pay you respect for installing decent moral values in my absence in our daughter and making her the strong, determined woman that she is today. Can I have a little break now, please? Dan, thanks for coming, by the way. No, seriously. So,
How's it walk?
very slow. Just like the brain. No. It obviously it's a great pleasure for us to be together for this, and in many respects we didn't plan what happened, but Sarah and I were lucky to be back together for Mauritius, for Freya and Alex's engagement, and of course here today we got very close to some of Alex's family, and we're very proud to be here in that respect. So thank you for that. Lovely. What can I tell you about Alex? No, great guy. For sure, in our side of the family, his nickname is Boffin, which is a compliment because he has got a great knowledge of a lot of things. What can I tell you about Alex? Well, he is intelligent. In fact, I'll go one step further. I've been in the motor trade for 35 years, and in my lifetime, I've only met one person with the same amount of intelligence and common sense that Alex has got. I've never met anyone else with those equal values. So he will be successful in whatever he does. So we know he's intelligent, he's caring, he's loving, he's determined, he's tenacious, but I have left one thing out, Alex. You're very, very competitive, mate. As I often find out on the golf course to my detriment, don't I, Alex? This fine young man uses every sinew, muscle and brain matter to be the very best at everything that life throws at him, which is why he will be so successful. I could go on a little bit more, to be honest, and I've got a longer version, but I've had a couple of beers, so I'm not gonna stress too much. But I can think of no one more credible to be my son-in-law, and I speak for me and Sarah, and I'm very, very proud for him to be my son-in-law. And I've got a little gift for you, mate.
Cool, thank you. So it says 25th of August 2508 2019. Our love is timeless.
Well, one highlight to what we're on about a little bit, and a few things I've been thinking about that Freya and Alex to share some time with us. I first met Alex probably on the second occasion, and he turned to my house one Sunday afternoon, and I complimented his parents because he had good manners, and he had a tweed jacket and a nice pair of trousers, and I thought, nice young man. Matt, he said, we're thinking of buying a house. All right, I said. I was a bit shocked. And with that, he said, would you like to see the details? So Alex goes off to his car and comes back with the details. At this point, I've got an image, a one-page brochure from an estate agent's. How wrong was I? Alex comes back with a 30-page portfolio, whatever you want to call it, three-dimensional, every room, floor covering, ceiling, beds, bedside cabinets. In fact, in the garden, he had like the shed, the barbecue area, the patio. It was all laid out. And I remember thinking, wow, this guy's organised. Took my breath away. At that point, I had no image or imagination he would be my son-in-law one day. But there we are. I think I've said enough. I've had a couple of beers. I'm very, very proud to be here as Alex's son-in-law, and so Sarah, and meet our other family. I think it's a wonderful situation for them both, and Sarah and I will do everything on life's path to help them both where we can. So I'd like to pose a toast, if that's okay. So, To Alex and Freya, the Princess and Prince, Mr. and Mrs. Pantry, may life cherish you forever, and may you be happy for the rest of your days.
Thank you.
Love you both. Cheers.
So Freya, we met 1,478 days ago, and what a journey we've had so far. We've made so many special memories along our journey. Each and every one started as a special moment. A life that is rich is really one that is full of special moments. Freya, for me, it's moments such as when you sing at every hour of the day. Moments like when we had our first kiss. When we travelled the world together hand in hand. Moments when we take Baloo for a walk at Snuff Mills. Or even the first time we swam with turtles in the Gili Islands. Moments when we walked into our first home together, even creeping around the barrier to get a closer look every night of the week. Moments when I was waiting for you on our sunset cruise, taking my last breath before proposing to you. The moment I saw you walking down the aisle today. It's all of these little moments that are so beautiful. They become etched into your memory, and because of you, my life has become filled with them. And as I look to my wife today, and all of my family and friends, this is another one of those moments. Freya, this morning you received a photo book of our greatest moments so far. I cannot wait to discover all those moments waiting for us in life together. You're my buttercup, my little pickle, Mrs. Peppercorn, the warthog and the hedgehog, and now you are my wife. But no matter what, you'll always be my best friend. I will always be by your side whenever you need me. You make me feel so special every day, and I can't wait for our future together. And as we said in our vows today, although today marks the start of the rest of our lives, it will not be enough time with you. And I promise that when we grow old and grey, we will look back on our lives together and have no regrets. We're each and every day capturing moments or just gazing up into each other's eyes or looking up to the stars above. So everybody, please raise a glass to the new Mrs. Pantry. To Mrs. Pantry. Cheers.
So, just going back to Alex then, after college, Alex went to uni in Bristol, where obviously he met a lot of you guys. To be honest, I didn't like that very much because my best friend had left me and I became a loner. And long distance friendships are always really hard, and you can feel like you miss out on a lot of people's lives. But Bristol is where Alex met Freya. And that's when I realised I was wrong. I wasn't Alex's soulmate. He couldn't spend the rest of his life with anyone else but Freya, because they are so perfectly matched. And the day I first met her, I couldn't believe what a perfect fit Alex had found in her. She's kind, she's caring, down to earth, smart, and most of all, she puts up with Alex. I think we can all agree Freya is one of a kind, and Alex is a very, very lucky man to have her. So, Alex, Freya, I was a bit nervous earlier in the week when I looked at the weather forecast, but you did a bloody good job booking the weather today. I said today, not tonight. But I think we could all agree the only thing more beautiful than the weather was Freya and her bridesmaids. You all look amazing today. So we'll have a round of applause and a little toast to Freya and her bridesmaids. Cheers. Cheers. So, Alex, we've had some excellent times together, and I know that we'll continue to have more in the future. You've been like a brother to me, and some people even think we are brothers. It's been a real privilege to be your best man today. I am, and I always will be, your biggest fan, so thank you. In fact, I know how much I know how much Freya means to you, and that you'll always be there for her. In fact, guys, he cares so much about Freya that sometimes he'll leave the room to fart, and other times he'll pull the duvet over her head. I know you both make a great team. I wish you both nothing but happiness, love and success for the rest of your lives together. And so today we celebrate these two amazing people. So on that note, ladies and gents, please could I ask you to stand up, raise your glass and have a massive toast to the beautiful couple, to Alex and Freya. Well done, guys.
Well done, Dave.
You fix your makeup just so. Guess you don't know that you're beautiful. Try on every dress that you own. You were fine in my eyes a half hour ago. And if your mirror won't make it any clearer, I'll be the one to let you know. Out of all of the girls, you're my one and only girl. Ain't nobody in the world tonight. All of the stars, you make them shine like they were. Ain't nobody in the world but you and I. Hearts alive.